two, one.
All right. I think we are live. It looks like we're live. Yep, we're live. Mick, are you there?
I am indeed.
All
Yeah. Can you hear
right.
me? How's
Yeah,
the
it's
internet?
working. Oh, gosh, it's good. Okay. What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Welcome to Modern Explorers Live. Mick, kick us off. Where are we?
Okay.
Where are you?
Oh my God, do I have to match your enthusiasm, mate?
Always, all the time, 100% of the
I
time.
can't match. I can't match that. Right. So we're in Dartmoor National Park. We're a bit late because we were supposed to start another site called Score Hill Stone Circle, but we got there and there was no reception. So we've had a mad panic and driven about 10 kilometers away, or 6 or 7 kilometers maybe, to Spinsters Rock. We're in Dartmoor National Park. This is the start of a series of live streaming events we're going to do at these sites. Hopefully, we're going to have to check out the internet connection tomorrow and be a bit more prepared than we were today. This is just so last minute, so we're not as prepared as we wish we were. So anyway, we have a dolmen. It's called Spinsters Rock. Jay, I'm not sure if you can pull up stuff on
Yeah, I've got the
on
map
the
up now.
internet about.
You can
Yeah.
see here, yeah. You're the little red blip.
Little red blip.
Yeah.
Nice. I think the capstone is 16 tons. Is that right?
Yeah, we're looking at the map now, and just to kind of see where you are in England.
Okay.
See that you're all the way down in the southwest corner.
Look at the lambs. Can you see the lambs? Can you see the baby lambs, everybody?
Oh.
The sighting. Cool. Yeah, they are cute. So here we are. Now we can see it for a bit closer up, I guess. I've also got the book that you've got, Jay, the megalithic book. I brought the drum with me.
Cool.
What's that?
Hey.
I'll show you why in a minute. I've got my speakers, the drum. You still there? We still got connection?
Everything's working great.
I'm worried that we're going to lose it again because that was dramatic. So I'm hoping there's people there that can help me. I've asked a number of people to join us today. I'm not sure if everyone can. People are busy, but I've got my dowsing rods that Susan from New Hampshire gave us. You remember these, Jay?
Oh yeah,
filming.
Cool. Awesome.
So I've got the dowsing rods that we can play with. I've got, what else have we got? We've got crystals. We hopefully Anne is connected. If she is, she can say hi. But it's a psychic dowser friend I met in Sweden when I was filming there last year, and she's given us all these crystals that are supercharged, and we bury these at all of the sites that we go to. So we're going to do that as well while we're here. And that's about it, really. So first, I guess we talk about it. I think this is 16 tons, right?
That's all?
You might be able to... Yeah, that's all. Easy to lift. We look down here. It's massive.
Holy cow. Look how it's rested.
Look at the crystals. Can you see the crystals?
Yeah, yeah.
I heard a theory recently as well that these the crystals formed in this rock as part of the process of building these.
Oh wow!
It's supposed to. I think it relates back to some yogic texts or something like that. But either way, as we pointed out all over the world, these megalithic sites tend to have just loads of crystals embedded in the stones, possibly related to piezoelectric effect and how there's a relationship between pressure and electricity being released. And we've put this in loads of our films. So there's 3 capstones.
3 capstones.
Yeah, big boys as well. These have got to be, that's got to be what, 3 or 4 tons, I guess.
Yeah. 1 capstone.
Standard. What did I say?
Capstone.
Capstone. No. Sorry, 1 capstone. 3 orthostats. That's their the official terminology for them. Yeah.
Wow. I gotta say, your cell signal drops tremendously when you go inside the dolmen.
Does it really?
Yeah, it does.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
So he's just saying that the service drops when we go inside. That's interesting, isn't it? Because it's not even enclosed either. You get these dolmen where there's capstones all the way around the outside, and these again have crystals in them. Tons of crystals. But what is it? I've got the book. Let me get the megalithic book out. I can read about. You'll have to go around the outside.
We'll take this minute while you get yourself a shout out to the chat. What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining us. Hello, Edward Ross X.
Oh, Edward's there.
Yeah. The Great Ship of Humanity, PLL. GS Alien, how you doing?
Where's the stone for this?
Superbus. Hi, Mick. I'm watching from sunny New Hampshire.
Ah, Sue.
Howdy, howdy.
Hi, Sue. Oh, this is good, isn't it? I can't even find the bloody page.
Let's pull up their. I'll pull up their website as well while you're using the book, so everyone can kind of follow along.
It's riveting, this, isn't it? Absolutely riveting. Show the dolmen there. It's called Spinsters Rock. 72.
Oh, great. Here's the map I was looking for. This just shows how much
it is at 16 tons. Yeah, the sheep. At least they do.
Yeah. Oh, they're with their mouths.
There. You can see in this little map here shows the nearby sites, and this is all of Dartmoor. You can see it's just hundreds of sites.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
So it is indeed a 16-ton capstone, delicately balanced on 3 uprights. In 1862, the tomb collapsed and was reconstructed, and there's a pipe in the ground inside as well. So I was about to say that when I saw it. It said that the fallen stones were one day re-erected before breakfast by 3 spinsters. Hence the name. The 18th century antiquarian William Chappell suggested the name derived from the Celtic open stargazing place. So there's a Celtic word here. I'm not reading that out. Lil Ispienwir Rungwe or something, which means open stargazing place. So that's the problem with some of these sites. There's not much to say really. So I think what we'll do is we'll just bury this crystal, shall we? And then we'll wrap this one up because. Or should I try this drum?
Yeah.
I guess we should, right?
You brought it. Might as well.
Okay, should we pick a crystal? Anyone have a preference? So we have all these crystals.
Oh, sound off in the comments. Look at all these options. So we're burying crystals. What are we doing with these crystals, mate?
These crystals, what are we doing with these crystals? So these were given to me by a Swedish psychic dowser, who was given to them by somebody that she is connected with, who was asked, they basically asked me to, when I was visiting all these sites, to bury a crystal. So I'm of the belief that there is possibly intelligence associated with crystals. I've had some experiences myself, which are a bit far out. So what I do is we kind of have a little ritual about it, have a little ceremony, and we kind of connect to the crystal, connect to the site, and I remember through different means all the other sites I've been to around the world. So sometimes I imagine myself taking photos or being inside a dolmen or these kind of different things, and there's like a connection, almost like a psychic connection, because I think that these sites are. I think there's a significant link between these sites and other realms. Let's put it that way. So, so that's what we're doing. We're kind of connecting all of these sites together because of Anne. I hope she's with us because she's also today. She is at a crossing of some ley lines in Sweden, and she's doing the same thing. So she was going to try and log on, and we were going to connect to that as well. And people can also connect to it. We'll do it now. We might as well just do it. I'm going to pick.
Yeah, let's sound off in the comments. Let's see what people are saying. If anybody wants to help us pick a crystal. Lots of comments. Peter Hobday says, "This is your father. Are you wearing clean underwear?" Through the world. Okay.
Yes, no, actually, no, I'm not. I
Oh.
haven't. I've cleaned. They're about 3 days old, Father.
Very good. Very good. Let's see. So, oh wow, thank you so much, Athena, for all this amazing context in the chat. Everybody, definitely check out the chat. Fantastic information
Yeah,
here.
the theme is awesome. What's she saying? Fill us in.
Okay, so throughout the world, there are hidden energy lines circumventing the globe and directing their power into the earth.
Hmm.
She continues, hold on a second.
Okay.
This is a tiny window. So definitely my learnings, bigger chat window so I can read and not cut off my head like this. Some people go so far to suggest that they are the earth and the driving force behind it. Ley lines, song lines, dream paths, and energy lines. And I really need to maximize this window so I can read. Cultures throughout the world have a plethora of names for variations of the ley line description. What is truly interesting is that it would seem that almost every culture, can I zoom in? Has a concept of this energy line. I'm on the Denver, Colorado key line, ley line, connected through the Illuminati monuments. So we need some peace vibes here, I think.
Peace vibes. I'm up for peace vibes.
Heck yeah.
Okay, so I've got a hole here. Bloody hard to dig. This dry dirt. I think that's going to work. So, what? Can I speak?
Yeah.
Shall I speak? So, I'm going to bury this crystal. I don't know what I'm going to cover it with yet. And as I said, I basically sort of meditate and just imagine all the sites. So we can even do this together, Jay. Let's imagine the sites that we've been to. So we've been to Karnak. So do you remember walking through amongst the stones? Remember flying that drone and almost?
As a matter of fact, that drone footage is playing right underneath you.
Oh, is
it?
Yeah.
Of course I recall.
Yeah.
How can you not remember Karnak, of all places?
The sites we went to in Wales, and anyone out there who's been to a site with me, like Athena's there. Like, remember those dolmen we went to in Jordan? I just imagine being there and remember them. And the bastards destroyed them, actually. But anyway, they're not there now.
Where?
So yeah, and you can it's in Jordan. In the north of Jordan. It was just before I met you. We got the sites, the dolmen in Israel, so you can connect to all these sites, and it has a significant effect on all sorts of things that we don't really understand, or a lot of people don't understand. When you talk to the dowsing community and you get into depth of their work, there's some really, really fascinating stuff to do with these ley lines and how they move amongst the earth, and how the different sort of energies that you can sense from them. Some are negative, some are positive, some move in different ways. There's some female and male that crisscross like this, and so when you get, we summarize it with just ley lines, but it's a very complicated dynamic system. Let's put it that way. So we ourselves, some people believe in psychic abilities and some people don't. It's your choice. I didn't. I was a scientist, but I've had so many experiences now where I do actually believe in psychic abilities, and I have plenty now psychic experiences. So when I say connecting, it's also on a more psychic level, a more sort of other realmly level. And that's my choice. That's what I believe. As I said, I'm a scientist, and I'm coming from a skeptical background, and I studied genetics. So
yeah.
So there we go. So that's it. I'm going to connect these sides, and that's about it, really. Yeah. So, anything to add, Jay? Maybe we should wrap this up for now, and we can just do another one. We'll be more prepared tomorrow. I was going to play with this drum, but I think maybe we'll do this.
I think you should play with the drum. I think we're live. You're here. The internet's good. Let's play with the drum. Also, sound off in the chat, everybody. It's good to see everybody as always. And we just want to Say that this is Modern Explorers Live. We are at Dartmoor National Park, 10 sites, 10 days. This is the first of the series, and we will be checking out a lot of other sites along the way, pending cellular service and drawers.
Okay, any requests? What's the...
Oh my gosh, it sounds so cool.
Sorry, I'm not sure if you can hear.
Yeah, you can hear.
Because the bass really vibrates. Maybe not the best tune, really. I'll try something else. My idea is to play with these sites. I saw a video of a woman in Malta, and she went to some of the temples there and played a didgeridoo to the site, to the rocks, and measured the electricity coming off of the stones, and it increased when she played the didgeridoo music. Oh, wow. So I'm just curious, and I've got this drum and I've got these speakers. I'll probably choose some meditation music or something. I don't really know. I want to try all sorts of things with different harmonics, point them at the stone, see if we get any sort of like increased connection to these.
You know, we started listening to an artist in Iceland. Was it in Iceland that we found that artist when we were at that couch crashing place we stayed?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Who was the artist that we were listening to on that guy's laptop?
Oh, Dub FX.
Dub FX. Boom.
Oh, the drum and bass. I can put some drum and bass.
Yeah. Give it a treat.
We can. You want to go for some drum and bass? I've got some new stuff from. I can plug them too. Hospital Records podcasts. Yeah, I can give you a. It's a nice song, actually. People are going to enjoy this, and then we can wrap it up. This will be a nice way of finishing.
And just go into the comments section real quick. Sue says, "Yes, please raise the vibes of Gaia. Definitely." Athena, we need drums to connect the masculine and feminine energy. The Spinster rocks are a meeting point, a place where two ley lines cross and merge the Michael and Mary lines, the feminine and the masculine. Cool.
Well, that's a really interesting comment because she's right about the merging of the masculine and female energies, and that's something that me and Daisy, who is our lovely camera girl, have been experiencing at these sites, and some really interesting sort of merging of the male and female energies from like all sorts of things, arguing and laughing loud.
And building on that, Athena says, tell you to chant Om and check your meter while you're under it.
Check my what? My mirror.
Your meter.
Oh, I see.
And then Sue says, yes, that's a great idea. Stand with his back toward, this is more from Athena, stand with his back towards the dolmen, under it.
Stand with my back towards, under the dolmen.
With your back towards the dolmen, under it. Ooh, that's a complicated puzzle. I'm not sure I couldn't completely understand the math on that stance. Can you go into a little more detail, Athena?
It's my back.
And hold the crystal while you Om.
Oh shit! Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why this drum really makes the speakers resonate loads, and I think that's going to have some effect on this crystal. Hear that, right? So I'm sure that it's going to do something. I want to play with this more. This is literally the first time I've ever done this. You hear that? You hear that, right? Or you're not picking it up?
No, it's intense. I'm going to have to lower you just a little bit.
So I'm sure this is going to do something. Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, I'm excited for you to see this video. Oh my god, this is probably like.
I tell you honestly, you stick your hand in there, you feel like your hand's gonna descend, like just evaporate, or just. It's mental, honestly.
So much pressure, I'm sure. Oh, in the comments here, Athena says, stand under the dolmen with your back leaning on one of the rocks. It's supposed to conduct a lot of energy while we pray for peace, which is a very good thing to pray for right now.
So we're praying for peace?
Can do. If you back up, I think you want to be under the dolmen completely with your
I'm
back.
under the dome and with my back against one of the stones. I think
Oh, you are.
that must be right.
Oh, can you tilt up the camera a little bit so we can see the dolmen above you?
Could you tilt the camera up a little bit, Daisy? Tilt it. So
Yeah,
you
that's
see the top
perfect.
of the dome.
There you go.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's better.
Oh, look at that sun, that dramatic lighting. Oh, it's beautiful. So cool. Oh my God, it's so cool. Look at that place, man.
I can feel the vibrations like going all through my body as well. Jesus Christ. You see where it is beneath my legs? It's like really massively feeling more connected to the stone as well if I shut my eyes.
Oh, did the sheep
It's
like
pretty,
it?
the sheep have gone. I don't think they like drum and bass. Ah, Jesus Christ.
You want to go under it completely.
Under it completely.
Yeah, go to that center. Like, you want to be completely under it with your back to the stone. Don't do that.
Okay.
Do a different stone. Do that stone in the middle there. Daisy's back
This
up.
one?
The third stone. Daisy's doing great where she is. That's perfect. Yeah, that's great.
That's great. Okay. So what am I doing now? We're
Oh,
praying for peace.
chanting Om, praying for peace, holding the crystal.
Oh, I haven't got a crystal.
That's all right. Maybe I don't know the science is exact, but should be okay.
Oh Jesus, my mouth's so dry. I can't do Oh. I'm gonna have to practice for that.
Yeah.
I will do this though, Athena. Thank you for your advice. I will get into this.
Cool.
I just need to. I've got stage fright. I guess that's a good time to wrap up, really. Otherwise, people are going to fall asleep.
Athena says no. Athena says that's where you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to do that. Hold the crystal and just Om.
Okay, next time when we bury one.
Before you bury it.
Can we do it at stone circles as well, Athena?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm actually gonna upgrade the stream next time into a higher latency, lower latency, so we can get comments a little faster. I think I might have messed up on that. As we learn. Cool.
Anyway,
do you want to just show us around a little bit of the surroundings? Because I think it's always fascinating what you see around these. You expect it to be open fields for a long ways. But this one's not quite just all open, is it? It's almost industrial in some spots, isn't it?
Well, there's a farm here.
Oh, it's a farm. Okay.
It's a farm. And I think this is their land, but it's always open. These sites are kind of open to the public.
Right.
So someone's field with their sheep, and there's woodland around. But the national park's beautiful. But we'll have to check out the internet connection, and we might have to dart down to Cornwall or something. But either way,
it's all right. This looks great.
Thank you for joining us, everyone. I want to know who's there. I've got no idea. I'm just talking to a phone. But
you're just.
I'm glad my dad showed up. It's brilliant. I can't believe it. I can't believe he worked it out.
That's awesome. Let's see. I can't really tell.
Anyway, please join us. If people watch this after it being live, if they're watching this at a later date, and you have any input into what we can do just to muck around and play with these sites and experiment with them, then please put comments or just join us live. We'll be 7 p.m. UK time every day for the next 9 days. That's 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, whatever you call it.
Sue says I'm still here. Hi, Sue. Hi.
Oh, funny.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. This has been so awesome. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. This is just the beginning. We want to do a lot of stuff like this all over the place.
Yeah.
And we're starting with Dartmoor just because of the congestion of these sites right in the area. It's just that much easier. But we will go.
Coming out of this whole virus thing. That's why we've thrown this together so quickly. It was just quite convenient. And I've been to this site before, so I did a bit of a recce, so that made it easier. That's basically why we're here now.
Did we go to this site on our first trip?
No.
No, we didn't. No. Right, we were down further south further southwest, right? We went down to like Penzance or something.
Yeah, and we couldn't go there. If we don't get service in Dartmoor, we'll carry on down there and we'll go to some of those sites because I'm sure we'll get service there. So either way, it's probably going to be Dartmoor, hopefully going to be Dartmoor, but we might have to do half of Dartmoor and then a bit of Cornwall just to show some sites. There's some brilliant dolmen down there. So whatever, we're going to do the next 9 days. We're going to do some really cool sites, and I'll be a bit more prepared tomorrow. Because
I just want to show in the just to show people kind of on this map who aren't familiar. So Mick is at the red dot right now, this little googly dot, right? And there's just, I mean, hundreds of sites all throughout this area. But what you have over here too, so it's just across the channel is France, right? And all the way down, let's see, where's Brittany? And Karnak is like right over here. There it is, it's right here. So Karnak is right here on this little chain. Here's Spinsters Rock. Stonehenge is over here. And then we have all of Ireland. So if you look at this whole area, just think about the concentration in this area. There's a lot of live streams to do. So stay tuned. That's the point, right? Yeah. We're going to be around. Cool. All right.
All right,
Mick, did you want to take us out with a song?
Are we still live?
Yeah, we're still live.
Oh, are we? Song? Yeah, no, you do that, mate. You're good at karaoke. I've seen you. I've seen your hip hop. It's awesome.
I am.
You're on here too.
I'm not gonna lie, I am. But we'll save that for another day. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for joining. This has been awesome, and we'll see you all very, very soon. Bye.
Bye.
And now I have to figure out how to stop the stream again. So awkward goodbye for a long time. Bye.
Scratch.